Michael here, and it is week 4 of the video conversation. Now, two things you're going to notice. I am wearing this visor. It is a Mario hat visor because I got a McDonald's Happy Meal because I want the Mario Kart 8 Happy Meal toys because I am so much more of a nerd than you know when it comes to video game related things. I don't stop at Starkid. So, you'll notice that, and let me just change that visor real quick. Just give me a second. Ah, that's better. Alright, now that I'm wearing my normal hat, your regularly scheduled hat, the other thing you're going to notice is the shirt I'm wearing. It's not actually, let me move my camera back. It's not actually a music stand. What it is my crotch. What it is a Darth Vader getup. Because I am going to be reviewing Team Starkid's new show, Annie. I watched the live stream they did last night, and I'll put a link below to the live stream if you want to pay to watch it. Tickets are $11, and you can rewatch the stream and see the show before it goes to YouTube. It'll cost you a little bit of money, but it's worth it. Or is it? That's what I'll be telling you today on the review. So let's skip a clip, because that's what we do. We skip clips here, and it takes me an hour to edit videos. Like, last week it took me an hour to edit the video together, and then it was too long, so I had to re-edit it all together in 2 different parts. So, yeah, editing is a thing. So, next clip! Okay, so, I'm wearing my Darth Vader get-up thing that I have not worn since I was 5. And, first thing I want to say is that the show was good. Now, you're going to hear some criticisms I'm going to express, but it was a good show. So, first thing I want to note was that, this is a spoiler-free review, by the way, though there'll be a few spoilers of some stuff that wasn't there coming up. So, things that were not there include Yoda. Yoda was not in it, which made me really sad. He's like a Muppet, but he's wrinkled and green. He is a wrinkled green Muppet. He should have been there. Screw this shit. So yeah, Yoda wasn't there. Another thing that the show lacked in was lightsaber battles. Lightsabers are a giant part of the Star Wars universe, and it was there for a one-off joke. Then again, a lot of stuff was there just for a one-off joke, like, what do you call a place to get Java? Java the Hutt! Star Wars jokes. So yeah, it was lacking in lightsaber battles and Yoda. But, I want to say that it was funny. The script was entirely just amazingly well written. A lot of funny jokes, a lot of really obscure jokes. And now on to just a review of some of the actors. Chris Allen was a really good pick for the role he played. He was pretty funny. Though I think he came off a little hammy and corny. Hammy and corny. Now I want to mix ham and corn together. But yeah, he came off a little hammy and corny, so that's that, but he was still pretty funny. Holden was hilarious, as always, Brian Holden. He took a role as a really beloved character of the Star Wars franchise. Just, everyone knows him, he's so loved. And he really recreated him in a funny and charming way, heartwarming way. Then we had Joe Walker, who took on the difficult task of putting an original character into the Star Wars universe. So character wasn't really there in any of the movies. He took him and got him in. And so did Denise Donovan, did a really good job of that, and Lauren Lopez also did a really good job of that. So 3 characters who were not in movies, played by Joe Walker, Denise Donovan, and Lauren Lopez. They were amazing and hilarious. Because Lauren just spoke so much in her role. It was like, you couldn't get a scene without her talking. So, people who saw it will get that. But, it was pretty great. And who else was in it? It was a really small cast. Nick Lang. Nick freaking Lang was hysterical in both of his main roles. He really took these 2 characters and just, he ran with them. It was amazing. He was so funny. He didn't really come up with original voices for either of them, but he didn't use his own voice. He came up with, now he used kind of slightly different voices for both of the characters he played, but they were both amazing. It was good to see Nick Lang in a slightly bigger role this time around. It wasn't technically a lead, but it was really funny. And, God, who there was someone else in it who I can't think of. Joe Moses. He was amazing. It was like a freaking Crander throwback, sort of. He was great. He didn't have a giant role. Jomo never does, but he got the job done. He was pretty funny. So yeah, that's it. It was a really small cast. And another thing I'm gonna say is that, not really a spoiler, but not a spoiler, it was an original story. It wasn't like a Harry Potter musical was, let's take the plot of 7 books and condense them into 2 hours so that we only get the most important plot points. It wasn't that. It was an original story that had to take place in an alternate universe. But it was pretty good. It was really good. It was a really fun, the script was just amazing. I think, yeah, the Lions wrote the script, I think. Yeah, they did. So they were really in their zone there with, Star Wars jokes, with, humorous plays on words. So, it was pretty good. It was amazing. It was great. It was, you might even say it was totally awesome.